God says, I see you standing at a dangerous crossroads, and this very moment could change everything about your future. You don't realize how close you are to losing the one who's been guiding and watching over you since the day you were born. Your soul has been pulled into so many battles, and now, in this very hour, the enemy wants to steal what's been divinely placed in your hands. You have only seconds to decide, and I need you to stay. Do not look away, do not scroll, because what I'm about to say carries your freedom, your future, and your deliverance. If you believe this word is for you, comment Amen right now. I am speaking to you directly. I did not bring you this far just to watch you walk away from me. I have protected you in storms you didn't even know were forming around you. When your body was too tired to fight, I commanded angels to stand beside you and guard every breath. When people turned against you and the pain threatened to break you apart, I held your heart in my hands and whispered strength into your spirit. You've made it through days that were meant to destroy you, not by your power, but because I stood between you and every evil plan that was written against your life. Like this video if you feel my spirit touching your heart right now. But now, listen. You are being tempted to skip, to turn away, to say, maybe later, and that is exactly what darkness wants. You are not watching this by accident. This is not random. This is not a coincidence. I stirred the heavens to get this in front of you because your destiny is hanging by a thread, and only obedience can hold it together. If you walk away now, you will step outside the covering I've placed over you. Not because I want to punish you, but because you're letting go of the lifeline I've given you. The voice of Archangel Michael has been roaring through the gates of heaven for you. He has stood before me crying out for your protection, your blessing, your healing. His sword has struck down forces sent to ruin you. But even he cannot make the decision for you to stay. This is your moment, chosen one. You must not skip what I have placed in front of you. Because what you skip today may cost you what you've been praying for tomorrow. I have seen you cry quietly. I have seen the fear that creeps in late at night when no one is watching. You've been pretending to be strong, but you've been breaking on the inside. I've watched you question if I've forgotten you. I haven't. Not even for a second. I was there every time you whispered my name when no one else was listening. I was there when you smiled in public and collapsed in private. I've never missed a single moment of your pain. And I will not let your suffering go unanswered. Comment 1111 if you trust this word. There are people around you who don't see your value. They treat you like you're ordinary, but I never created you to blend in. You are chosen. You are the one I pulled out of generations of pain to become the one who changes the story. That's why life has been harder for you. That's why you've been through more. The weight you carry is not a punishment, it's proof of your purpose. You've been selected to carry light in places that are drowning in darkness. You've been set apart for something greater than what you're walking in now. Do not give up now. Do not turn your back. There is too much on the line. There is someone who needs the version of you that survives this season. There's a breakthrough knocking at your door, and all of heaven is holding its breath, watching to see if you will let it in. I will not force my way into your life, but I will knock. And this is me knocking right now. The voice of Archangel Michael is not silent. He has been dispatched to fight battles you cannot see. He has been commanding legions on your behalf, fighting off torment, fear, sickness, and despair. But you must stay under my instruction. You must not allow your heart to drift. Your delay is dangerous. The next few steps will determine whether the promise I've spoken over your life arrives on time, or remains delayed by your indecision. When the enemy comes in like a flood, I lift up a standard against him. That standard is my word, and my word is with you right now. You are surrounded by my presence even when you don't feel me. I am with you in the silence. I am with you in the chaos. I am with you in the middle of every unanswered prayer. What feels like a delay is actually me building the kind of strength in you that nothing can tear down. Your roots are growing deeper. Your foundation is becoming unshakable. Do not despise this process, because it is preparing you to carry something greater than what you asked for. Comment 222 if you trust this process. The hour is urgent. The enemy does not want you to hear this. He's working to distract you, discourage you, make you think that skipping this means nothing. But it means everything. Because this is not just a message. This is a divine encounter. I have orchestrated this moment to stop you in your tracks and remind you of who you are and who I am. I am the God who parts seas. I am the God who shuts the mouths of lions. I am the God who brings dead things back to life. And I am the same God who is standing with you right now. There is still time. There is still mercy. Even if you've walked away before, I still want you. Even if you've made mistakes, I still love you. My grace is not given because you earned it, but because I chose you. And my choice does not change. You are not too far gone. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are still mine. Stay. Listen. Obey. Because what's coming is greater than what's been. The shift you've been praying for is about to begin. But only if you remain under my word, under my covering, and close to my presence. The next 24 hours are not ordinary. They are sacred. They are the beginning of something new, but you must take this seriously. Heaven has sounded the alarm. Archangel Michael is watching. The heavens are moving. And you must not skip. Right now, 55 countries are quietly using a 9-word money ritual. A recently leaked research file revealed that this pattern activates powerful brain pathways tied to wealth and prosperity. People are repeating it once a day and seeing money flow into their lives like never before. This discovery might not stay online much longer. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the phrase before it disappears for good. God says, I am not warning you to scare you. I am calling you to wake you up. The clock is not just ticking in time, it's ticking in the spirit. Each second you choose to draw near to me brings you closer to the promise that has been waiting to unfold. But each moment you hesitate gives more room for fear, confusion, and distraction to grow. I am asking you to be alert, to be still, and to receive what I am giving you in this exact hour. Comment 333 if you are ready to receive what I've prepared for you. You have been hearing my whisper in the quiet moments. That gentle tug on your heart, that unexpected peace that comes over you even when life feels unstable, that's me. I've been speaking, and now I am raising my voice, not in anger, but in urgency. Because I don't want to lose you. I don't want you to miss what is meant for you. I have waited for the right moment to pour this into your spirit, and that moment is now. When I said you are chosen, I didn't mean temporarily. I meant eternally. That means when you fall, I pick you up. When you're tired, I carry you. When you're surrounded, I shield you. And when you're lost, I come find you. You may feel like you've messed up too many times to be used again, but I'm not looking at your history, I'm looking at your heart. And right now, your heart is in my hands. The plans I have for you were not written in fear. They were written in faith. They were carved into your life by grace, not shame. The future I have designed is still open. The door has not shut. The page has not turned. You have not missed your moment. The fact that you are still here, reading this, breathing through the pain, holding on despite the weight, that is proof that I'm not done with you yet. You are the one I marked before you were born. You are the one I protected when the enemy came for your life in childhood. You are the one I kept safe even when you didn't know I was there. You are the one I've been waiting for, to step into the fullness of who I created you to be. And the moment you choose to surrender, to trust, to walk with me, is the moment everything will begin to shift. Comment 555 if you're stepping into what God has for you. Archangel Michael has not stopped warring on your behalf. He has battled through layers of spiritual resistance just to get this word to you. The warfare around your life has been intense because the call on your life is massive. You are not being attacked because you are weak. You are being attacked because you carry something powerful. Something sacred. Something that shakes the plans of darkness. That's why you've been tired. That's why you felt heavy. But hear me clearly, I will not let the weight crush you. I will use it to mold you. I see what others don't see in you. I see the quiet strength. I see the silent cries. I see the depth of your soul that no one has ever noticed. And I love you in your raw, unfiltered, broken moments. My love does not come with conditions. I chose you with full knowledge of your battles. I called you knowing your weakness. I anointed you knowing your scars. And still, I have not changed my mind. There is no shame in starting again. There is no shame in being weary. There is no shame in admitting that you've tried to carry too much alone. Let me carry you now. Let me fight for you now. Let me fill the places that feel empty. You were not meant to live burdened. You were meant to live bold in me. You were not meant to feel abandoned. You were meant to know what it feels like to be completely loved, fully seen, and eternally valued. Comment 1212 if you believe you are chosen and deeply loved by God. Do not entertain the lie that you are too late. The devil has whispered that into your mind far too many times. He wants you to believe that because of your delays, your disobedience, or your confusion, the promise is void. But I am a redeemer of time. I am a restorer of hope. I am a healer of what you thought was permanently broken. What I have spoken over your life cannot be undone by man. What I have blessed, no curse can overturn. What I have promised, I will perform. You must stay in position. Keep your heart tender. Keep your faith alive. Even if it's small, even if it's hanging by a thread, I can work with that. I am not asking for perfection, I am asking for permission, to move, to heal, to restore, to transform you from the inside out. I want to pour rivers into the desert places of your life. I want to open the floodgates that have been shut for years. I want to show you what it's like to live under open heavens. The blessing you are about to walk into is not just about finances or comfort. It's about alignment. It's about clarity. It's about walking in a peace that can't be shaken, a joy that doesn't depend on what's around you, and a faith that anchors you no matter the storm. That's what I'm calling you to. Not just survival, but supernatural strength. Not just provision, but divine purpose. Not just moments of joy, but a lifestyle of fulfillment rooted in me. Stay under my shadow. Stay near my voice. Stay in this posture of surrender. Because Archangel Michael has cleared a path for you to walk freely again. You are stepping out of confusion into clarity. Out of delay into divine timing. Out of sorrow into songs of deliverance. And nothing can stop what I've started in you, unless you give it up. Everything you thought you knew about money might be wrong. A 9-word prayer, buried in a leaked FBI file, is now changing lives overnight. Thousands of people are repeating it once a day and seeing wealth appear without effort. Neuroscientists believe it activates a part of the brain that's been linked to abundance for millions of years. This could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for, but the page could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears forever. God says, I have waited patiently as you wandered through storms I never created for you. But even in your wandering, I never took my eyes off you. I followed your pain, I traced your tears, I walked beside you even when you thought you were alone. I watched the world reject you, but I never did. I saw people misunderstand you, but I knew your heart. I heard the words that broke you, but I held your soul through every silent scream. And now I'm calling you again, not because you earned it, but because I miss you. Comment 777 if you know this is your moment to return fully to me. You've carried so much weight that was never meant to be yours. You took on burdens to please others. You hid your wounds to appear strong. You pretended to be fine when you were falling apart. But I saw the truth. I saw every breakdown behind closed doors. I saw every night you begged me for a way out. I saw how hard it was for you to keep going. And I never turned away. I sat with you in the silence. I kept your heart beating. I poured strength into you when you thought you had nothing left. That wasn't your doing, it was mine. The reason you haven't collapsed is because I've been upholding you with my righteous hand. The reason you haven't completely lost your mind is because my spirit has been your refuge. The enemy tried to bury you in disappointment, but I have used those very ashes to grow a new testimony within you. Everything you've lost is about to be eclipsed by everything I'm about to restore. You haven't seen your best days yet, because I've saved the greatest for the moments ahead. Archangel Michael has drawn his sword again. Not to fight you, but to fight for you. He is standing guard over your destiny right now. He is cutting off the attacks that were designed to stop your breakthrough. There are principalities that have been trying to block your clarity, your peace, your healing, but they will not succeed. Because you are covered. Because you are sealed by my name. Because my blood still speaks louder than your pain. Comment 999 if you believe you are under God's protection right now. Every lie you've believed about yourself is breaking in my presence. Every label others gave you that made you feel unworthy is falling off right now. You are not too broken. You are not too behind. You are not too flawed. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not weak. You are not unloved. You are mine. You are my child. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are being restored from the inside out. And you must understand this. Restoration is not just about giving you back what you lost. It's about making you stronger, wiser, and more grounded in me than you've ever been. What I'm building in you now can't be shaken like it was before. You were built for more. That's why life has felt like a battle. You are a threat to darkness. You carry light. You carry favor. You carry a sound that silences the noise of the enemy. That's why the warfare has been relentless, but so is your anointing. You are not walking alone. Every step you take is surrounded by heavenly reinforcements. Archangel Michael is not just fighting around you, he's watching over you with heaven's permission. He has seen your tears. He has heard your cries. And he has moved with power because I commanded him to protect you. You don't need to fight for what I've already given you. You need to stay in alignment with my word. That's where your strength is. That's where your inheritance waits. Comment 1010 if you believe angels are fighting for you now. What's coming is not ordinary. It's not small. It's not delayed. It's heaven-sized, and it's right on time. I am preparing to shift your life in ways that will shock even those who doubted you. I will bless you openly. I will pour favor where others tried to block it. I will prepare a table in the presence of every enemy that tried to take you out. And when I do it, no one will be able to deny that it was me. But you must hold fast. This is not the time to grow weary in well-doing. This is not the time to doubt my timing. This is not the time to scroll past what I placed in your path. You are standing at the edge of your answered prayers, and your obedience is the key to unlocking them. I know the weight has been heavy. I know the wait has felt long. But trust me, it is never in vain when you stay close to me. I am doing a new thing in you. Do you not feel it stirring in your spirit? I am birthing something through your pain that joy will one day explain. I am not just healing you, I am preparing you. I am not just restoring you, I am elevating you. I am not just comforting you, I am commissioning you to walk in purpose. And nothing can block what I have ordained for you unless you walk away from me. Chosen one, you are not here by accident. You were handpicked for this moment. You were seen, known, and loved before you ever took your first breath. I counted every hair on your head. I designed every detail of your soul. I called you by name and placed eternity within your heart. You belong to me, and nothing can change that. Not failure. Not doubt. Not fear. Not the past. Not even what you think disqualifies you. Can saying just 9 simple words really change your financial situation? According to top neuroscientists, and even an accidental confirmation from the FBI, it absolutely can. This short daily prayer is helping people erase debt, attract wealth, and live free from financial stress. It only takes a few seconds to say, but the results are lasting. Don't wait. Click the link in the description and comments before this secret is deleted forever. God says, your next chapter begins the moment you stop believing the lies the world placed on your soul. For far too long, you've carried labels that were never meant to define you. The enemy tried to tell you that you were forgotten, overlooked, and unworthy. But I never said that about you. I have called you beloved. I have called you chosen. I have called you mine. And now, I am calling you out of hiding. Out of fear. Out of doubt. And into the divine light of your true identity. Comment 1515 if you know God is calling you higher right now. You are not weak because you cried. You are not broken because you feel empty. You are not losing because things look quiet. Sometimes, I work in silence. Sometimes, I stretch you before I bless you. Sometimes, I allow you to walk through storms not to punish you but to prove to the world that your foundation is built on me. I see you, holding on with trembling hands, wondering if I still have a plan for you. And I say to you now, I never stopped working behind the scenes of your pain. Every closed door was protection. Every delayed answer was preparation. Every lonely night was a moment where I held you closer than ever. You may have not felt it, but I was there. Watching. Guarding. Waiting for the exact moment to reveal what I've been preparing all along. The stage is being set. The chains are being broken. The sorrow is lifting. And I am ready to lead you into a place where healing flows, where purpose is clear, and where blessings chase you down without delay. Archangel Michael has not stepped away from your side. He has been stationed at your gates. He has silenced accusations. He has rerouted attacks. He has stood between you and destruction. You didn't even realize how many weapons were formed against you, because they never reached you. That's what my protection looks like. That's what favor feels like when you've been chosen. You have been surrounded by heavenly strategy, not just to survive, but to win. Comment 1717 if you believe Archangel Michael is defending you today. There's been a stirring in your spirit for weeks. You've felt it. That pull. That holy disruption. That unexplainable feeling that something bigger is coming. That's me. That's my voice echoing into your future. I'm not just shifting your situation. I'm shifting your entire atmosphere. The heaviness you've carried is about to be replaced by an outpouring of peace. The confusion that clouded your thoughts is about to make way for clarity so sharp, it will bring tears to your eyes. You are not meant to stay in survival mode. You were born for joy. You were created for abundance. You were designed for kingdom impact. But to walk in it, you must fully surrender. No more halfway faith. No more doubting when things feel slow. No more trusting me only when you understand everything. I am calling you to trust me even when the way seems hidden. Because I do my best work in the unseen. Your obedience in the quiet seasons is what prepares you for the loud victories. Your faith when no one is clapping for you is what positions you for blessings that overflow. I don't just bless those who look strong. I bless those who stay faithful even when it hurts. Even when it costs them something. Even when no one else sees their sacrifice. And you, beloved, have been faithful through pain. Through fear. Through fatigue. And I honor that. Comment Amen if you believe God sees your heart and honors your quiet faith. I am restoring your voice. You've been silent for too long. You've swallowed your truth to avoid conflict. You've dimmed your light so others wouldn't feel uncomfortable. But now, I am reigniting what was almost extinguished. You are a vessel of truth. You are a carrier of my spirit. You have something to say, and it's time to speak with the authority I've placed inside you. Your voice will break chains. Your words will carry healing. Your life will preach louder than your wounds ever could. And yes, there will be opposition. The moment light enters, darkness pushes back. But do not be afraid. I have already gone ahead of you. I've cleared the path. I've set angels at every turn. You are not walking into the unknown alone. I am with you. I am in you. I am around you. And I will not let your foot slip. No weapon formed against you will prosper, not now, not ever. The wilderness you've walked through is not where your story ends. It's where your power was discovered. It's where your faith was forged. It's where your relationship with me became unshakable. And now, I am bringing you out, not just with survival, but with overflow. With vision. With joy that spills into everything around you. You are stepping out of what broke you and into what I promised you. And nothing can stop that. Hold your head high. Walk like someone who knows who they belong to. Speak like someone who's been filled with heavenly wisdom. Move like someone who's been marked by the Creator of the universe. Because you are not ordinary. You are royalty in my eyes. You are a child of promise. You are the one I've been preparing. You are the one I've chosen. And this is your moment. There's a reason leading neuroscientists are fascinated by one specific 9-word phrase. People all over the world are using it daily and reporting sudden financial breakthroughs, cleared debts, unexpected deposits, and total peace of mind. More than 19,000 lives have already been transformed. Some say it's divine, others say it's pure science. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might go offline any second. Click the link in the description and comments to access it before it's too late. God says, I have not forgotten one single promise I made over your life. The words I spoke into your spirit are still alive. The visions I placed in your heart are still in motion. Even when you stopped believing, I kept working. Even when you gave up on the timing, I held everything in place until you were ready. You have not missed it. You are not too late. The road you've walked, with all its pain and detours, has only led you closer to the purpose I crafted for you before time began. Comment Amen if you still believe my promise is alive in your life. You've been walking through this world carrying invisible wounds, and still you've smiled. You've kept showing up when it would have been easier to quit. You've loved when it hurt. You've forgiven when it felt unfair. And I've been watching. I've been collecting your tears like treasure. None of it has gone unnoticed. None of it has been wasted. I will multiply your quiet obedience into loud, undeniable breakthroughs that will make even your enemies see that I was with you all along. This is not the end of your story, it's the turning point. The heaviness is not your identity. The delay is not your destiny. The disappointment is not your sentence. I am the one who rewrites the broken chapters. I am the one who makes all things new. And I am doing it now, not next year, not when you're perfect, but now, because I see your heart, and I know you're ready. Comment 1111 if you're ready to step into your divine new beginning. Archangel Michael has not left your side for even one moment. He has been assigned to your name. He has held back spiritual attacks you never saw. He has spoken your name in the throne room of heaven. When the enemy tried to throw confusion over your mind, Michael stood with authority and blocked the darkness. When fear tried to take over your heart, Michael's presence reminded the enemy that you are not alone. You are not unprotected. You are not exposed. You are covered by me. Even now, he is circling your life. He is declaring over your home. He is guarding your next steps. He is delivering heavenly orders to clear the path ahead. You are not moving forward alone, you are advancing with heaven's armies going before you. That's why you've felt the tension rising lately. It's because something is shifting. Something is breaking. Something is being loosed in the spirit realm, and you are about to see it manifest in your physical life. What was delayed is about to be delivered. What was broken is about to be rebuilt. What was missing is about to be restored. But you must stay in alignment. You must remain in me. That means keep trusting me even when you feel tired. That means keep walking when you don't see the whole road. That means keep praising even when the breakthrough hasn't arrived yet. Because your faith is the key, and your consistency is the gate. Comment 222 if you believe your consistency is unlocking heaven over your life. You've been waiting for a sign, and this is it. You've been asking for confirmation, and I'm giving it to you now, not just through words, but through the fire you feel in your spirit. That burning is not anxiety. That stirring is not nervousness. That's me waking up what life tried to bury. That's me pulling your calling out of hiding. That's me showing you that it's not over. You are alive for a reason. You are here for a divine assignment. You are walking into the season where everything changes. But be careful. Not everyone around you can go where I'm taking you. There are connections I'm removing not out of punishment, but out of protection. There are voices I'm silencing so you can hear me clearly. There are doors I'm closing because they were distractions dressed as opportunities. You won't understand every removal, but trust that I do. Trust that when I take something, I always replace it with better. Trust that my no is just as holy as my yes. I am bringing you into alignment with people who see you through my eyes. People who celebrate your growth. People who don't compete with your calling. People who fan your flame instead of trying to dim your light. I am orchestrating divine appointments that will launch you forward. The tables I'm preparing for you are not ordinary. They are filled with the kind of favor that cannot be explained. They are drenched in miracles that have your name on them. The shift is real. The battle has been fierce, but it was not for nothing. Every tear you've cried has been watering the soil of your next season. Every lonely night has been preparing the intimacy you're about to walk in with me. Every moment you chose faith over fear, obedience over comfort, praise over panic, it was all part of the preparation for what's about to come. You've been faithful in the hidden place, and now I will bring you into a season of open reward. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are exactly where I need you to be for the next door to swing wide open. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your heart soft. Keep your spirit expectant. Because I am not a God who teases, I fulfill. I am not a God who forgets, I remember. I am not a God who fails, I finish what I start. And I have started something in you that will shake the very foundations of your family, your calling, your generation. A 9-word script, verified by Harvard researchers and tested in multiple neuroscience labs, is helping everyday people attract unexpected money. No hustle, no financial coaching, just 30 seconds a day from your couch. Many are seeing cleared debts, surprise deposits, and complete peace of mind. But this information could be pulled offline at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted for good. God says, the moment you almost gave up was the moment your breakthrough started forming. The very hour you cried out in desperation was the same hour I whispered to the angels, "Hold the line, my child is almost through." You didn't know it, but the heavens were stirred by your cry. You didn't see it, but Archangel Michael rose with urgency when your heart broke. You felt alone, but the armies of heaven were surrounding you the entire time. Comment Amen if you believe heaven has been fighting for you even when you couldn't see it. You have walked through fires meant to destroy you, but instead, they purified you. You have walked through heartbreaks meant to shatter your faith, but instead, they deepened it. What the enemy used to weaken you, I used to strengthen you. Every time he tried to convince you that I was gone, I was closer than ever. You survived seasons that were designed to take you out because I made you more than a conqueror. You are still standing, not because of luck, not because of chance, but because of my hand. I have heard every prayer you prayed in the dark. I saw how you stayed faithful even when I felt silent. I watched how you kept believing even when the answers were slow. That kind of trust moves my heart. That kind of loyalty opens the heavens. And now, I am sending the answer, not just any answer, but the one that matches the depth of your pain, the weight of your weight, and the fire of your faith. You are not forgotten. You are being rewarded. Comment 333 if you are ready for God's reward to show up in your life. The blessings that are coming won't make sense to those who saw your struggle. They won't understand how someone who was overlooked, ignored, betrayed, and mistreated is suddenly walking in so much favor. But that's the kind of story I write. I take the rejected and I lift them. I take the broken and I make them whole. I take the last and I make them first. And I am doing it in your life, not tomorrow, not someday, but now. The miracles I'm about to release in your life have already been signed in heaven. They've been sealed by my Spirit. They've been held back for this exact moment because I needed you to be ready, not just emotionally, but spiritually. You needed to be able to carry what I'm about to give you without it crushing you. You needed to be stretched so you could sustain it. And now, because you did not give up, because you stayed planted even when it was painful, you are ready. Archangel Michael has cleared the spiritual path. What was blocked is now open. What was tied up is now being released. What was delayed is now rushing toward you. And no hand, no spirit, no curse, no voice, no resistance can stop what I've spoken over you. My word does not return void. My promises do not expire. My covenant with you is eternal. And now, I'm fulfilling it before your very eyes. Comment 1010 if you believe God is fulfilling His promises right now. This season is not just about receiving, it's about becoming. I am not only handing you blessings, I am shaping you into the kind of person who can carry them with wisdom, with grace, and with humility. I'm not just giving you a platform, I'm building your character. I'm not just enlarging your territory, I'm refining your heart. Because you were never meant to just be blessed. You were meant to be a blessing to others, a carrier of light, a reflection of my glory on earth. So don't let fear convince you that you're not ready. Don't let your past whisper that you don't deserve this. Don't let shame drag you back into places I've already delivered you from. When I call you forward, I also empower you. When I anoint you, I also equip you. You are not walking into this next chapter unarmed. You are walking in with grace, authority, and heavenly backing that cannot be shaken. The shift is not coming, it has already begun. You've felt it in your spirit. The things that used to drain you no longer have the same power. The people who were once central to your peace no longer hold that weight. That's not coldness, it's me removing everything that was a crutch so I can teach you to walk with me fully. You are being redefined. You are being reshaped. You are being repositioned. And every move I'm making is preparing you for permanent transformation. The doors I open, no man can shut. The favor I place, no voice can cancel. The healing I bring, no wound can resist. I am not doing partial miracles, I am doing complete restoration. I am not giving you temporary comfort, I am giving you lasting freedom. I am not sending you a moment of peace, I am planting a garden of it within your spirit that will blossom even in storms. So rise up, my child. Lift your head. Wipe your tears. Step forward in courage. Because the angels have gone before you, my glory is behind you, and my presence is upon you. This is your time. This is your moment. And no matter how the past looked, what comes next will be drenched in redemption, overflowing with purpose, and sealed with my power. A strange 9-word prayer, once locked away in a government archive, is now helping everyday people attract money faster than ever imagined. Scientists say it activates a dormant part of the brain tied to abundance and receiving. It takes less than 30 seconds to speak, but the effects can be life-changing. People are reporting cleared debts, surprise windfalls, and total financial freedom. Click the link in the description and comments before this page is taken down without warning. God says, I am the same God who created the stars and placed them in their exact positions. I am the same God who calmed the raging sea with a single word. And I am the same God who knows your name, who formed your spirit, who numbered the hairs on your head. If I hold the universe together with my hands, do you think I would ever let your life fall apart without a purpose I can redeem? Comment 1212 if you believe God is holding everything together for your good. You've questioned why certain things had to end. You've wrestled with the silence that followed some of your biggest losses. You've tried to understand why I let people walk away, why I didn't stop them, why I didn't open that door when you prayed so hard. And now I want you to hear this clearly. What you saw as abandonment, I called protection. What you saw as rejection, I called redirection. I didn't remove those things to hurt you. I removed them because I saw what was coming, and I love you too much to let what's not meant for you stay. There are battles you never had to fight because I went ahead of you. There are traps you never walked into because Archangel Michael stood guard before you even woke up. There were nights you cried yourself to sleep and wondered if anyone truly understood the pain you carried, and in those very moments, I was closer than your own breath. You were never alone. Not for 1 second. And you never will be. This is your season of divine clarity. I am opening your eyes to things you couldn't see before. You will start to notice how every piece fits. You'll begin to realize that what once felt like chaos was actually me arranging divine order. The waiting you hated will become the testimony you treasure. The detour you complained about will become the safest road I ever led you on. I don't waste pain. I don't waste time. And I certainly don't waste people I've chosen. Comment 555 if you're ready to see divine clarity unfold in your life. I see how tired you are of starting over. I know how exhausting it's been to fight battles back to back, without a moment to breathe. But listen closely, I'm not sending you another storm. I'm sending you stability. I'm not testing your endurance, I'm renewing your strength. You have proven your heart is loyal, even when it was cracked. You've proven your faith is real, even when your voice trembled. And now, I am lifting the weight. Not slowly. Not eventually. But suddenly. You're about to walk into a season where things fall into place so naturally, so peacefully, you'll wonder if it's real. That's not luck. That's not coincidence. That's me, rewarding you for every quiet yes you gave me when no one else saw. That's me honoring the times you chose me over comfort, obedience over opinion, silence over vengeance. That's me placing my hand upon your life so heavily that everything around you begins to shift. Archangel Michael has seen what tried to destroy you. And with every swing of his sword, he has pushed darkness back. Not because you were perfect, but because you're protected. Because you're covered. Because you're chosen. You are not a random person on this earth, you are heaven's assignment. You are part of something bigger than your pain. Something eternal. Something sacred. And nothing in this world, not even your past, can erase the truth of who you are to me. Comment Amen if you believe nothing can take away your identity in God. Researchers recently uncovered something unusual in a classified neuroscience file, a 9-word sentence that appears to rewire how your brain responds to wealth. People who repeat it daily are seeing real-world results, reduced anxiety, boosted income, and unexpected financial gifts. It's simple, silent, and requires no action, just the words. But this discovery is being watched closely, and it might not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes.